So this is the low bar squat. We're going to use this squat primarily for our powerlifting. Okay, so go ahead and go under. So for the low bar squat, we want to find what's called the spine of the shoulder blade. You'll be able to feel it back there. Should be a little raised right in the top half of your shoulder blade. We want to be just above, right on, or just below that, depending on how comfortable you are with going out, a certain height on your back. Width of your grip is going to be a little bit wider, so that way you can still keep your elbows underneath the bar. The upper back needs to be extremely, extremely tight. It's more important on the low bar squat than the high bar squat. Okay, the high bar squat's important, but this is even more important to keep that upper back tight. We want it to be as tight as possible. Okay, we're going to brace ourselves. We're going to come up and out of the rack. All right, we're still keeping this upper back tight, keeping the elbows below the bar. Now, unlike the high bar Olympic squat, we're not going to have our feet right by our hip width. We're going to be much wider than that. We're going to go as wide as comfortable. Now, depending on how you're built, will kind of depend on your width. If you're somebody that has long legs and a short torso, you can go extremely wide. If you're the opposite, if you have short little legs, a long torso, you're going to have to go a little bit more to where you would be on high bar Olympic squat. Now, if you have a long torso and long legs, you can go as wide as you want as well. The wider the better, because the wider cuts down on how much range of motion you have. And in powerlifting, it's all about just getting down to that depth and getting up with as much weight on as you possibly can. So if you can cut down your range of motion, that's good. So for Logan here, he's kind of one of those guys that has a short torso and short legs. So we're going to go a fairly medium width on his stance. So that's good right there for him. Okay, just like on the high bar Olympic squat, we're going to keep our core tight by taking a big deep belly breath first. Okay, so big belly breath. We're going to pull our ribs down still. We're going to brace that core. Now again, difference between high bar and low bar squat, we're going to have our hips lead us. So instead of having your hips and knees go at the same time, our hips are going to lead. Okay, so Logan's going to engage his glutes. And then he's going to lead with the hips, sitting back as much as he can, keeping that back flat. Making sure he gets down parallel and breaking parallel, and then coming back up. Okay. One thing you want to make sure of is with the low bar squat, you can get more lean on your torso. The biggest thing is we want to make sure the back stays flat and we keep that neutral spine. We're always keeping that neutral spine, we're keeping that back flat, okay, but you're going to lean forward a little bit more with the torso. This is the side view of the low bar squat. So we're going to get under the bar. Okay, just like we said it on the back view, the bar is going to be right on, just above, or right below the spine of your shoulder blade, depending on how you're comfortable with it. There's also some powerlifting federations that have rules on how low you can go with the bar. The APA is one of them. You can only be an inch below the top of your deltoid. In that case, you're going to have to figure out where that is in relation to the spine on your shoulder blade. Usually, you have to be just above that. Okay? Our elbows are right below the bar. Our upper back is nice and tight. So we're braced. We can come out of the rack. We're going to find our width on our feet. Make sure they're set. Okay, we're going to take that big deep belly breath just like we did on the high bar Olympic squat. We're going to pull our ribs down. We're going to brace that core. We're going to squeeze our glutes, activate those glutes. We're going to lead with the hips. So you can see Logan here is leading with the hips. As we go down, we can lean at the torso. We're just making sure that we keep this back flat. Okay, the back is flat, the spine is neutral. That's a good position right there. We're not putting anything in compromised position because the back is still flat, the spine is still neutral. We're just getting a little bit more lean on the torso at the hips. Once again, we're going to lead with those hips, sit back nice and far. We want those shins to be as vertical as we possibly can. That way we activate the glutes and the hamstrings more. And we're going to get that torso lean, making sure we keep the back flat and spine neutral. Leading with the hips, keeping those shins nice and vertical, back's nice and flat, spine is neutral. Good.